Alright, here we got about 45 tubes left out of 200 that we're bending on a Pro Tools Model 105 hydraulic bender with a Bailey rotating index back gauge table. And I've already got some of my stops predetermined, but I'll hand the camera over and we'll bend up a tube. Lock the tube in. I've got a stop set on the back here so the tube won't go any further in, and that's indexed along with our stops down on the table. You see how it locks back. A nice tight fit. Come up front here to the die. I'm going to set my pin up. I have a Mittler Brothers horseshoe clamp that we're using with this particular bender. This way my start of my bend is always at the front edge of the die, never guessing where it is. Alright, got that locked in place, and start bend our first 90-degree bend. So you use a tape measure to do all my indexing for my bend of for the angles. And I already know that we're going to go to our third hole in the die in roughly 7 5/8 of an inch to achieve that 90-degree bend. Up here, I'm going to hit 7 5/8. Back everything off. What's nice about the use of the back gauge table now is I'm not even going to look where my marks are placed on the tube. Just going to grab a hold of it, pull it forward. You'll hear it click past the stop mechanism on the table itself. Make sure it's seated back. Install your horseshoe clamp. Lock it down. I cracked this loose because snout will, on a short bend, contact the back of the bender. Kind of let it pull out. On 40 degree, again, it's predetermined that we're going to get a full sweep out of the first pinhole, move to our second, and a reading of 4 5/8 or 4.5 inches on the tape measure will be our 40 degree. There you have it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to release my lock pin, slide the indexer back. Crack our tube loose, and just notice I never even looked at that line. They're there just to make sure that we did hit everything the way they should, but you can see that back gauge table does a very nice job of holding location. There's the start of the second bend, and here we have the start of our first bend. Take and go grab our digital meter and show you how close we held. Point 8. Get locked on the groove there. Basically, we're holding about 5/10 of a degree there. There you go. 6/7 of a degree. There cut this tube from the base to a top line in a mill, 5 3/8 of an inch, and we've been holding roughly across our overall distance 60 thousandths.